Hey guys, Ace here. So I've got another build for you. This will be an Enthusiast bunny build, and this one, it won't really be an early game one. It definitely is an end game bunny build that I'll pretty much use for any sort of farming that I do, whether it be map missions, dungeons, or defense waves. Like defense waves go super easy and super relaxed with this type of build. Um, as you can see, my HP is pretty low and my shield is pretty high. And that's because this build actually runs Bionic Fuel, which eats my HP down to 10%. But instead, my run is just based off my HP instead of my mana pool. So you don't have to pick up HP orbs anymore, and you don't have to pick up MP orbs anymore. You just run around and you let it let it do its thing. We also went for the maximum rage that we can get on our lightning, just to make that farm just a lot more or a lot easier. Um, this is definitely not a bossing build. The one big point about this is that the pulls, the lava pulls when you're fighting in boss arenas, actually goes through shield and it hits HP directly. So it's not meant for bossing at all. However, if you're just doing farming, any sort of farming, this makes it very easy, very relaxed, very just turn brain off and chill. The one thing that makes this super viable, aside from Bionic Fuel, is Shield Collector. This mod is a pretty rough mod to get. You do have to get it from combining mods together. So combining 4 ultimates together. Ideally, you can RNG Shield Collector. And the 6.3% max shield every 2 seconds makes it really tanky. Honestly, the sustain on it is pretty wild compared to like any other build that I've run into. So if you find yourself dying a lot, or you just want to like farm casually and just not have to do a lot of extra things, this build's for you, right? The damage is good enough to solo pretty much the entirety of Echo Swamp defense missions, right? I have a clip that I'll link here right after this intro section that'll show what that can do. So we go over to the weapons. The weapons don't matter. I'm just using the Python here just because I have a Python mounted reactor. And you can have whichever other weapon you want as long as you get a mounting for it. Ideally, you have an SMG for your mounting or one of the handguns. If you have a handgun as the mounting, that's the best one. Just because you have the fastest move speed with it, right? So if the higher up you go in it, so if you go from handgun to Python or to SMG to assault rifle to machine gun, slows you down because they have different speeds that you run with. In terms of components, you want max shield. I went for the power bravery and also the other bravery processor. These are both from Devour, so he's not too tough to beat. Like Heart Devour, he's not too tough to beat, but he can be a little rough. You don't need these to make this work. You don't need any of these specific ones to make this work. Honestly, all you need is max shield, and that's all we're scaling up. We're just scaling up that shield there. We have mods that actually increase our shield, increase our duration, and also increase our damage. The biggest one, aside from Bionic Fuel and Shield Collector, is Walk a Tightrope, because Bionic Fuel will bring us down to 10%, which will make sure that we have Walk a Tightrope on all the time. And we have the benefit from it on all the time. But yeah, if you have any other questions, just head over to my Twitch, give me a message, and I'll help you out. Otherwise, I should have a link in the description down below to my Discord. Hop in there, see if you have any questions, just post it in there. We'll see if we can answer them. And thank you again for tuning in. Have a good day. Yeah, it intakes. $1,454,875,000. Not bad.